What's the word? What's the word, good folks? See what we got going on here. Yeah. Talk about some things today. Lucky League, hello. What's up, League? What's up, my boy? How you been? Easy. Brett, what's going on? What's going on with it? What's the word, y'all? Hey, Boog, what's poppin'? Benny. God and Squeeze, what's poppin'? What's going on? Pause, that's crazy. God and Squeeze is crazy. What's the word? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Make sure y'all make sure y'all share this joint. Subscribe. If you ain't already subscribed, please hit that bell. Let's wait for this to fill up. But what's going on with y'all, man? Carolina in the building. Matt, Carolina in the building. Break it Comos, thank you. I don't know what that means, but it said gold and it said coin. So I'm good with both of those. That was fire. What's up? Mad Max. Hey, Mad Max, what's going on? Harlem, Europe. What's the word? Salute, Pretty Rasta. Where y'all checking in from? Man? Got some things to discuss today, man. We got some things to talk about. Where y'all checking in from? Yes, sir. The murder mob. Y'all did it. Yeah, we go, all in no entry. We going definitely get to that. Memphis, what's going on? Vegas, what's shaking? We gonna get into all of that, man. Let's get this joint rocking. Orlando, Philly, Murder Mob, Stanford CT, Murder Mob, Orlando, Murder Mob. Put the murder mobs in the chat. Put those murder mobs in the chat. That's what we is, man. Beside himself. Appreciate you, man, for the membership. Appreciate you for that membership, man. Real rap. Toledo, Mississippi. Binghamton, yeah. We been to Binghamton. We been up there. Murder Mob, yes, sir. Cincinnati. Yeah, come on, man. I got a few laptops. Salute, Mad Max. Salute. I think I'll go on the laptop, probably the next one. I'll probably go on the laptop the next one. I don't know, I like the phone for some reason. I don't know. Yes, put the murder mobs. Mob in the morning. Jacksonville. Check this out, yeah. So, let you know, murdamook.world, we up and running. All of the people who made purchases, I appreciate you. Like I told you, if you get something from the store, you get any merch, take a picture of yourself with it, holding it, wearing it, put it up, drink it, but it don't matter. Send a picture, let me see, I'm gonna post you, I'm gonna shout you out. California, Bay Area, yeah. Make sure you do that. So yeah, everybody that got orders, man, I appreciate you guys. Pin that, we gonna pin that, murdamook.world. We gonna pin that. Let me show y'all some things. Some things that popped up. We got these just came in the mail, y'all. So we rocking. My silence is bigger than anything you could ever say. Huh? Got that? Came in the mail. Hold on. We got a special use for this. Right? Hold on. Can't be done with it. Got a special use for this. Whenever somebody in the chat say something and they don't need no response, I'm just like this. I'm just like that. Yeah, this bag is tough, ain't it? And the mug, the Murda Mook Joint. Whenever a nigga say something crazy that we don't need to respond to, Murder Mob, like this. What else popped up? What else popped up? Oh, popped up, hold on. Oh, it's great quality too. Great quality. This joint right here, what's this? Oh yeah, this is great quality. Hold on, got the Murda Mook back there. What I said in the last joint, what I said? I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's improbable. I'm saying it's improbable. Good t-shirt. Listen. Oh, the mug, what the mug say? The mug says, shout out to Pilar de la Cruz. The mug says, my silence is bigger than anything you can ever say. So I want to put y'all on. My wellness coach, she creates these teas, right? She creates these teas. I'm going to put y'all on. She's in there. Pilar de la Cruz. She creates these teas and she's going to give me some special teas for some of the bullshit these niggas be saying out their mouth out here. To calm me down. Yep. Harlem. You know what it is. Hold on. So we got this tea. And we got, what else? Oh, we got the, got the hood. Wait. See, they didn't know it was like this. Got the distress joints. You can wash these joints as many times as you want. Matter of fact, throw this on, man. Hold on. Throw the hood on these niggas, man. It's wrinkled as hell, but y'all gonna get the point. It's a fire signature, appreciate it. And as you know, you got these joints, so yeah, make sure y'all rock with me at murdamook.world. So check this out, y'all. We gonna rock out. So I'm gonna start off with, I appreciate y'all. I gotta pop out the Midnight Madness. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Go grab you one. Pause. We got to figure that out too. But check this out. To everybody that was in Ohio, first of all, shout out to everybody who battled in the 30 for 30. Shout out all the battle rappers. Shout out my bro. It was his birthday. If anybody was traveling on the East Coast, Friday or Saturday, if you was traveling, you knew what they put you through in them airlines. The weather was horrible. So the first day, Friday, getting ready, packed up, about to jump on the road to the airport, we hear they give us a notification. American, give us a notification. Your flight has been canceled. Canceled. All right, cool. We like, yo, there's no other flights we can't get. They like, nah, can't. We got one for tomorrow at 2. All right, We go to the next day, which is Saturday. Right? Saturday, pop up. I can't make this shit up. I'm never really 2 hours early for a flight. Even though they suggested, I'm never really 2 hours early for a flight. But this day, I'm like, you know what? The flight was at 2. I said, let me leave at 11. Let me leave at 11. I left at 11. Oh, now in Manhattan, I stay on the west side. To get to the airport, when you downtown Manhattan, you gotta go across town to the east side, right? To be able to get into Queens, to get to the airports. Of all the days they close getting across from the west side to the east side for these 3 Saturdays. From Lafayette, if you from New York City, from Lafayette to 110th Street and Park Avenue, and they closed it for cyclists and pedestrians for just to walk. So they caused a traffic jam. I was in traffic from 10 to 12:55. We couldn't even get across. We had to go, it was so bad. Then we got to the airport, finally, they said the flight got delayed, but the delayed flight left before, this is some weird shit. We couldn't make it, we tried. We tried, man, we tried. I heard it was a crazy good event. I heard everybody went crazy. I heard your man, I heard Danny had some things to say about me, you know. But all in all, I heard the event was really, really pretty good, man. But so to everybody, I'm sorry for not making it, man. I did everything in my power, man. Everything, but act to God, they say. You know, shout out to Tim Johnson. Myers went crazy, L Black. Yeah, I know. I know. I ain't really get to hear what he said, but I heard he went off on me. He went off on me. You know, but that's dope, man. That's Danny. That's Danny, man. Murder was the sentence that they gave me. Yeah, my fault, Big Mike Lowry, bro. I wanted to be there, man. I wanted to really be there. Word. But that was my weekend. But in the midst of that, right, I've been doing some thinking. And whatever this new frequency is that's coming in from the sun, you know, I know a lot of us are stepping into that in this shift, and we feel this energy, right? And I'm realizing that I'm not who I thought I was. I'm not the me that I really thought I was. I'm finding out so much new stuff about myself, like just new things and things that I used to do or things that was fun for me before that's not being fun. They can be like, yo, you getting old, but I don't believe it's that, because it's not just things that you do when you were youth, though. These are things like, all right, let me ask, right? It's possible to have more than one version of yourself, right? Yoshi, Face P, thank you so much for the super chat. Murda Mob, yep, the Murda Mob. Fam, Jams, Dankster, her support. And thanks you so much for the support. Appreciate the support, Murda Mob, we here, right? But it's more than, it's possible. Yes, time is shifting, right? It's called expansion, you say? Elaborate what that is. Tim Johnson, right? I have more one more than one version of your, is it possible, I'm asking, to have more than one version? Yes, it is, and you just merging into a new you. Yeah, higher and lower self, we both in this matrix. We all in this matrix. Now, there's some that don't realize they are in it, and the NPCs, but also, you know what I learned? It's really not our job to try to change their mind. Like, if they don't get it, you know, you try to be like, yo, you don't get it? You don't see it? And they like, no, they think you bugging. No matter how much you try, they're just not capable of seeing that. You know what I mean? A stick figure or something in the 2 dimension won't be capable of even understanding the 3rd dimension. You know what I mean? So there's other dimensions we don't understand. What is it, 13 of them? You know what I mean? It's 13 of them. But people know like Murda Mook, the battle rapper. But that's like only one version of me, I realized. That's one version. And when I realized I'm really a basketball player in my heart. Like I love battle rap, don't get me wrong. I love rap, I love the art of it. But I really am a basketball player, man. Like when I'm watching, all I do is watch ESPN, I watch all sports show networks, especially if you got to do with basketball. I'm starting to look at myself and I'm starting to think I like golf. Like, what? You know, all the league dudes, but I'm a basketball player at heart, man. But basketball is really kind of like battle rap though. Like one-on-one basketball, if you want to be honest. You gotta study for your opponent. You gotta know, make adjustments. You gotta play defense. Definitely gotta score until your soul is expanding. I could agree with that. YYG Dre, I remember me and Mook downtown, great genuine N-word for real. Thank you, Dre, good looking. Don Burr. The Bull MP, a fierce competitor. Yes, I am. I am a competitor. It's like battle rap is the court. Like, your rounds could be like quarters, even though it's 3, but like 4. Your rounds could be like quarters. Your punches is buckets. Punches and lines is buckets. You know, what I used to be, I may have outgrown these things to me, but other people that know you or knew you, they only could go by what you've shown them, what you've displayed, right? So you really can't become angry or feel like you slighted because someone is interacting with you based upon what you've shown them in the past, because even though that might not be you at that current moment, they don't know what you evolved into or maybe devolved into. They just know what they got from you in that moment, right? And I had to learn that. So when people, I've done some wrong, like I've done wrong, and I've hurt people. I've hurt people that I love, people that love me. I hurt them. And I may have forgotten about it. But the way that they are interacting with me, and I'm like, I can't, like, why are they acting like this way with me? Or like, why are you being this way? And I had to really go back and be like, oh, wow. I'm the cause of this. Like, I did this. It's a real man, it's crazy. What are some things that people judge you for, like judge you that you outgrown? You know what I mean? I think that's right. Because I've outgrown some of these things, a lot of these things, but I'm being judged based upon them. But I outgrown them. Freedom, lessons learned. Everything we experience, whether good or bad, is our fault. Absolutely. Now, my wellness coach, right? She's in here too. Shout out to Pilar de la Cruz. Pilar de la Cruz. The good, the same way we roll with the good, it's the same way we gotta roll with the bad, bro. As above, so below. There's no one without the other. And everything is not bad or evil in the sense of, somebody may do something that may be deemed bad, right? But they may not be an evil person. They may have done an act and they really may feel like it's righteous to them, right? In the moment they are in. How do you deal with that, right? Because how do you, not me, sorry. How does one get away from that? To just, you've outgrown this, but people know you for this. Am I a prisoner? Am I a prisoner of my own fame or what people know me for? You become a prisoner of that. Mook, if you being judged by your own, that's what's so low from foul. That's really not no Baphomet stuff, bro. That's not as above, so below. That's not no Baphomet stuff. That's the real truth. There's no light without dark. There's no dark without light. There's no good without bad. You can't experience one extreme and not experience the other. You can't do that. You take yourself wherever you go. Why you are includes the entourage of all your minor decisions. But that's what makes you you. Absolutely. I agree 100,000,000% with that. That's what makes you you. Because without those experiences, you don't get to this new frequency. You don't get to this new light. If everything stayed on the way that you thought it was supposed to be, then you may not come into your purpose. Or it may take you longer. Or this road is the road that you're supposed to take. You have to believe in that. Tim Johnson, so be you. Roscoe Chicken and Waffle 17. I don't know what's going on with Lush One. Enlighten me. That media, positive, negative, is all around us. The God and devil, if you will. If you will. I respect that, if you will. If you will. It's like, for sure. But friendships change. Like people want unlimited access to you. You know what I'm saying? You try to give as much as you possibly can, but you got to live for you. You got to live for, your family, your daughters, your sons, or you got to live for your wife. But ultimately, it starts with you, though. If you don't want to be, then it's not going to happen. You live, you learn. Freedom lessons learned. You live to learn. Don't learn to live. Respectfully, hugs. Just different times now with social medias and everyone's been wanting to see. Yeah. Hey, What's your name? Politis Mode? Man, I'm just, I don't know what I am. That's why I keep telling y'all I'm learning myself. Like every week is something new about me. Like, damn, I'm not even the same like I used to. So I really don't know. I may be, to be honest. I really might be. I'm making you sad. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, man. This ain't influence. This is my truth, bro. This is my truth. And people been through a lot of things, bro. People been through a lot of things, a lot of the similar same situations as I have. But I got testimony. I have testimony. So if it can, just one person it could change, I'm good. I am Twan. Seeing you interact with fans is definitely evolution. Ain't it? Ain't it? Thank you, man, for subscribing, man. Make sure, hey, hit them likes. Hit them likes. Please, fellas, ladies, kids, grown folks, old folks, unks, aunts, aunts, everybody. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe, hit them likes. So, so what happened with Lush 1? Catch me up. What happened with Lush 1? I wouldn't change Angel Ramos. Would you change anything? I wouldn't change anything, bro. I wouldn't change anything. So what you said, polish mode, this is what I'm saying. My silence is bigger than anything you could ever say. These are the mugs. Go get them at murdamook.world. And get one of the totes. Get one of the bag totes. Murdamook.world. Let's see, God. Zion there, God clearly has his hand on you, Rosie. His plan is bigger than any explanation here. I believe in that. Thank you for that. I believe in that. You know why? Because you don't know what it is that you got planned for you, honestly. Like, you may be thinking, yo, this is exactly how it's about to be, right? And then all of a sudden, God just give you a whole different path and you like, damn, you just doing something else. How many of y'all out there just knew what y'all was gonna be doing for y'all life? Knew what y'all was gonna be doing for your whole life, rest of your life, what you love. You love this. 10 years ago, you loved this. And then all of a sudden, you stuck, well, not stuck, pardon me. You are doing something right now and you love this and it's being lucrative for you. It's bringing you joy, it's bringing you happiness. And it's feel like something you supposed to been doing. But you just never seen yourself doing it. That's what happens right there. The Bull MP, life ain't nothing but decisions, period. Yo, for sure. Yo, everything is a decision. Everything is yes or no. Everything is a decision. Do it or don't. What you gonna do? Are you choosing to think? Everything is a choice. You gonna look left, you gonna look right. Which one you gonna look? You gonna stay looking forward? That's your choice. If I'm gonna leave, I can move this way, I can move this way, I can move. Everything is a decision. Everything is a choice, for sure. You can't even choose not to think. Give me one thing you could choose not to do. Like, give me one thing that isn't a choice. Give me one thing. Frozy. Shout out my man Frozenberg TV, man. Always great to see my brother in here, man. What's really one of your things? Being born. You choose that too, though. You choose that. Death. But death in what aspect, though? right? Because when you just pass on, you could choose not to breathe. You can choose not to breathe. Physics is not a choice. You could choose how people perceive you, your heart beating. Can you slow your heart down though? I think you can. You choose, that was fire. How do you choose being born? If you believe you have a soul, right? If you have a soul, we know that the soul has to be born in this plane of existence, but it comes from somewhere. So we chose to be in this plane of existence. We could have stayed right where we was at with our soul family. We could have stayed there, but we chose to come here. You don't perish. I don't believe you. Nah, you don't perish, man. Karma in what way, Froze? What do you mean by karma? Yes, hey, Jalen Pope, we have a contract. Let him know, Jalen, man. Let him know what's going on out here. Because I don't want to get too much into that. You know what I mean, now. Yo, who y'all think is better? Like, if you had to do like basketball. So like I wanted to let y'all know this too. So I went to play ball. I ain't played basketball in over 10 years, really. Like I might have got the basketball, dribbled, you know what I'm saying? Like shot a couple shots, but I'm talking about like really tried to make buckets and, I was doo-doo, right? Now, mind you, I'm a basketball player. I come from basketball play. Like people know, if you know, you know, right? But when I got to Brock, bro, and I tried to, I'm like, no, this can't be. I never thought I would get like this. My coordination was off. I do it simple behind the back, like making like layups with the right and the left. It was just off. And I'm like, oh, nah. Cause I remember when I was on the court, when I was young, I used to look at, I used to look at the older niggas. Damn, I'm an older nigga. Hey, yo, I used to look at the older niggas and used to be like, yo, like, I ain't never gonna get like that, bro. Like, look at you. Oh, man. I played the basketball the other day. I was looking like that, bro. I was looking like that. Like certain things that I'm just used to doing, I wasn't able to really execute them. In my mind, I thought it. But I recorded it, and I'm like, I ain't doing what I think I'm doing out here. I ain't doing what I think I'm doing. But nevertheless, there I go. I'm a competitor, right? I hated myself looking like that. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. So what I decided to do was I'm going to take y'all on this journey with me, right? It's going to be back to, the series is called Road to Redemption. Now, but no, the series is called Back to Ballin', but the entirety of it is my Road to Redemption, but it's Back to Ballin', right? I'm going to document from day one, and we're going to do 100 days. Now, granted, I'm gonna try to every day. I'm gonna try to play, right? Not jump into. I'm gonna start out real simple, get the groove back, do a couple, do shooting drills, layup drills, some dribbling drills, make 5 free throws at the end of it. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy in the beginning, but I'm gonna do 100 days, and I want y'all to see the progression. Let's see the progression from Chris B. Du Bois. Thank you for the gold coin. Thank y'all. We gonna go from 1 to 100, 0 to 100, right? But we gonna do progress. We gonna check in Friday, 15 days, you know. But every day that I possibly can, I'm gonna drop, you know, one of these back to balling joints. You know what I mean? So make sure the first one I'm gonna drop is on Wednesday. First one I'm gonna drop is on Wednesday. And then every day I'm gonna just go to the park and y'all gonna see me. If y'all out there, y'all got pointers and could tell me, you know, what y'all see, then, you know, let's do this together. But my goal is that at least after 100 days, I'm in shape. I could just be me somehow. You know what I mean? I know I ain't gonna do some of the young stuff that I used to, but still and off, I can't be out here looking like that. Memphis checking in, 901 Dre, much respect. Much respect to you, Dre. Angel Ramos, if you had a choice, choose one or the other, time or money. Time, of course. Of course. Who wouldn't choose time? What do you mean? You have to choose time. But yo, if battle rap, who would be like y'all starting 5? Like point guards, like a point guard, but I'm talking about like a floor general. Mind you, I'm not just saying the best 5, like the best people you think is the nicest. I'm saying like if you had to make a squad that could cohesively work with each other, right? Before y'all say the 5, understand what I'm saying. The point guard gotta be like the floor general, the brain, the mind. Shooting guard gotta be an elite bucket getter. So remember I said buckets is like punches is buckets. Like you do elite bucket getter. The small forward gotta be an all-around threat. All-around threat, right? Be able to do everything. The power forward, like an enforcer. And the center, all around, gotta be dominant. Go. Let's see. Corey Smith, 9891. K-Shine, point guard. Cammy GBR, thank you for the super chat. Yo, salute, Mook. Was a pleasure doing that interview with you last year in the UK. Need to see you back ASAP. Hey, man, we definitely need UK need me. I appreciate you for that. Let's see. Jess Bracken, Mook, Rex, Lux, Hollow, Gotti. All right, see, B Hugs, B Magic, Jada Nightwing, Mook, Charlie, Clip, Surf. And I won't be, you know, feeling no way if you don't put me in the joint. Nigga said, shout out to Archangel Project. Nigga said, Lux, Dylon. All right, G, I'm chilling. All right, Rondo, MJ, Braun, KG, Wilt. You must have been a Celtics fan, but I'm talking about comparing battle rappers to these positions. Mook, Primo, the 7. Mook, Lux, Shine, Rock, Geechee. Toronto, Mook, Daylight, Hitman, Verb. That's 4, though. Freedom Lesson Learned. Loaded Lux, Murda Mook, Calico, Charlie, Clips. It's so many of y'all. I want to read them, but I can't get to them all. I can't, so I'm sorry. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't get to them all. But see, I want y'all to tell me why each person is for who. Let's see, Built Different, 300. Rex. I'm going to say these parameters too again. Let me see. Rex, Rock, B. Dot, Calico. Yeah, it's way too many. All right. I'm going to say the parameter, like the point guard, floor general. Gotta be somebody that get everybody involved, know what's going on, always know what's happening around them. Shooting guard, just straight buckets. Straight buckets. Small forward, got to be all-around threat. All-around threat for the small forward. Got to be able to rebound. Got to be able to get buckets, score. Let's see. Jess Bracken. All right, good looking. Mook, Daylight, Rex, Lux, Hollow. All right, Jess Bracken. Let me answer your part on the second question. What though, then, who is what? Like, is this in order? And I want to know why. Given what I told you each position does, now I want to know like why. Like why did you pick who you picked? I ain't gonna lie, this mug is fire though. This mug is fire. This mug is fire. Y'all, I wanna thank y'all for supporting my channel. I got so much stuff on the way, man. It's like, yo, my brain is moving so fast to do this. Okay. All right, highest human act is to inspire, for sure. I believe in that too. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Point guard, Daylight, shooting guard, Tay-Rock, small forward, Mook, power forward, B-Dot, center, A-Verb. That is type fire. That's type fire. Daylight, get everybody involved all around. I can see exactly why you saying that. Bucket. You know Rock coming straight. Pause. Rock popping up to get buckets. He killing everything. Me, I can see me doing everything, being the Swiss Army knife, knowing how to do everything. B-Dot, he is an enforcer. Yeah. And A-Verb. A-Verb gonna love the center. Shout out to you. Let's see. Jess Bracken, Rex is lead. Jess Bracken, Rex is lead. Mook is GOAT. Lux punch. Hollow comedy. Daylight. Who knows? Nah, I can't agree with that all the way though. Cause Lux is not punch really. Like we could punch, but Rex, and I don't think Rex is a point guard. Rex is more of a bucket getter. I think Rex can either be the power forward for me or the small forward. I mean, or the two guard. Mr. Biscuit speaks. Thank you for the super chat. Bro, that's love right there. We need a Harlem restaurant serving chili chumps dipped in sucker sauce. Yo, listen, check this out. Check this out, right? My next merch, I'm getting the chili chump dipped in sucker sauce shirts. Next shirt is the chili chumps dipped in sucker sauce shirt. But yeah, we definitely need a Harlem restaurant that say, we need to serve chili chumps dipped in sucker sauce. Yo, if anybody out there got a restaurant and you got menu, let your boy get his own chili fries, called it chili chumps dipped in sucker sauce. But yeah, that was fire. That was fire. Thank you for that was fire. Can we get your thoughts on Surf saying winning doesn't matter? Sheesh. Why would you start me up, man? Why would you start me up? Surf lost his mind, man. I understand what he was trying to say, but here goes. What about you as a person though? What about how you would feel? Like from that perspective, you just he's basically saying he caring about what everybody else feel. Oh, if everybody else don't feel this way, yeah, but nigga, I know I felt like I know I ain't win. Since when that went out the window? Since when you battle a nigga and you know you getting some shit nigga killing you, you can't hide that look. You can't hide that face. No matter what other people may. If you know who you are, the competitive nature in you should never be like, yo, nah, winning don't matter. It most definitely matters, man. So, like, whoever wanted to be a loser? Whoever wanted to be a loser? I can't agree with that. There's so much shit that I want to say about that, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. He wildin'. He wildin'. Right, that Mogard. Mogard, what's up, Mogard? How you doing, man? Shout out to Mogard TV. One of the dudes first subscribe to my Patreon. Shout out Mogard, right. That win matter at every level of anything, especially battle rap. I mean, shit, it's battle rap. Like, it's battle rap. How don't winning, just to even give the culture, like, how do we even evolve then? How do we even evolve if they saying winning don't matter? How are we gonna get these billions, man? Like, how are we gonna get these billions? Because we need to, like, you know, Vegas and the bookies and everywhere this needs to happen. You know what I mean? It's a lot of moving parts. But winning matters, man. 1,000,000%. And if you feel like it don't matter, man, then you a loser. That's it. Only niggas that lose feel like winning don't matter. You can't be shit, man. You shit me. Highest human act is probably Surf's trying to damage control before y'all battle. Cornetta, that's a fact, Cornetta. I don't know, man, but that's for everybody else. Yo, who y'all think? Mook, please, is every face of Mount Rushmore a president? I mean, I at first I didn't think what they was. Apparently they were. I don't know what did I get Mandela affected or something, but apparently they are. Who do y'all think got the best IQ in battle rap? The best IQ in battle rap. Saint Def, shout out to you, Saint Def 731. Ah, man, I like that. The money is there now. You should take Cassidy. If they want, if you know the league want to see it, if somebody whoever's putting it together, if they deem that's a battle that's gonna be, you know, lucrative for them, and they want to see it, then I don't see why not. You know, let's get to it. But yeah, who y'all think got the best IQ? Like, separate intelligence from like the writing ability. I'm talking about strategy, crowd control, everything. Who got the best IQ? DNA, let's see. We got Hollow. Hollow got a hell of an IQ. DNA too. DNA definitely got a crazy IQ. Kaz, Hollow the Dawn, Hollow, you, Mook, you, Danny Myers. Danny Myers, you think Danny Myers said that about me on Cap's show? Shout out to Angry Fans, shout out to Caps, shout out to everybody doing it, but you know, shout out to Caps. But you think he said that and then went on to say that without a plan? That Danny's a smart man. Jess Brackens. Sis front of Buster said he had you doing some. Sis friend of Buster's. I don't know. I do not know. Ill Will? Shawty IQ. I'm biased. You, Lux, Surf have the best IQ psychology of it. Chess. Okay. Truey. K-Shine definitely. Charlie, Cat. Now, when you mean IQ, I'm saying like, you know what I'm talking about? Like adjusting through battles. Like who see moves ahead. I mean, you said T-Top was pretty on point versus Arsenal. DNA got a great IQ. Mook, where's the In the Placenta merch? Not yet. But why J Mills try you like that? Nah, he ain't try me, man. That's J Mills my brother, man. J Mills my brother, man. That ain't about nothing, Jack. We talk like that all day. Sharon got a hell of a IQ. Sharon is sharp with it. But I think y'all was right though. Danny, DNA, Hollow, Sharon. Shout out for the gift memberships. Shout out to everybody who became members. We giving y'all the gift memberships now. Shout out to everybody that became members. Disaster too, though. Disaster, you know what? Disaster's dangerous. Like I told about him, he learned other languages and, you know, to battle rap. That's some real, that's fire. Low wavy cuts. What up, Blade? What up, Wave? What up, Low? Trez, K-Shine. Maybe so. I mean, I'm asking y'all. You said Jada Nightwing? I seen Jada Nightwing in here a few times, man. Mac, you said, I got Sean because he knows exactly what to do. Professor Sean, Michael Jackson versus Jay. Yo, you know what? Sean, it's hard to argue against that Sean got the best IQ. Like, it's hard to argue against that. Because Sean definitely know, Sean be understanding the assignment. Sean definitely be understanding the assignment. Like, yeah, it's unpredictable. Sean is unpredictable. No, it's not that him being higher, but it's about having the IQ though. You know what I mean? It's not about that. You feel me? It's not about like if you think somebody is better, too tough. It's just like, you know, knowing what to do. Because somebody could be better than you lit in one way, but you just have IQ, so you know how to just get it done. I don't believe Hollow is overrated. Dylan Sandoval, I don't believe he's overrated. I just believe Hollow is like, he been a legend for so long, so many years. He battled so much that that y'all, I think y'all really like, y'all don't appreciate him as much anymore. Y'all don't appreciate him because the shit Hollow the Don be saying should be God level. But I think people y'all get used to thinking it's regular. So y'all just take it as, oh, we done seen him do this before. Just because y'all seen the only person that could do this, he the only person that could do what he do. Nobody else could do what he do. How, that's unfair to him. Like, if just because he's showing you time and time again, he could do something that nobody else really could do. We then look at that and be like, yeah, man, you doing the same thing. We tired of you doing this, but niggas can't do it. That somebody else didn't do it and then make it be better. That's how it should be. Let me see. I mean, that's how you feel if you feel it ain't evolved to the time. I don't agree, bro. On the road author. It's just like boxing. You have to be able to shift and adapt, even if it means changing up the order of your rounds during the battle. I mean, Hollow the Don does that frequently. Hollow the Don, he does that frequently. Let me see. DNA freestyles all through the rounds with brother King Justice. No. Not all. Well, you know what? You're right. He does. I thought you meant like freestyle all his whole rhyme, but no. He does that. But Hollow does that as well. There's a few people that do that, but I'm talking about just the rare mix of Hollow's wittiness, his humor, and his ability to understand the moment. His ability to understand the moment. I just think, sometimes you might gotta chill and let people appreciate what you got going on. Built Different 300, you got the highest IQ, no bullshit. That battle with Rock Show Letters, no glaze. You my favorite battle rapper. Nah. Yo, thank you, I appreciate that. Yo, we don't gotta be saying like no glaze and none of that because, yo, as an artist, you want people to appreciate your work. So when people come up to me or be like, yo, no glazing, or you know what I'm saying, no Dutch, no holding balls, or you know what I'm saying, but I fuck with you. Like, what artists would be like, yeah, man, them niggas on my, you know what, them niggas, yeah, look at, like, nah, you will be a cornball. If people telling you they appreciate your art, your artistry, and you being the artist would look at them like they on your, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look like you a clown. Like, we do this for the appreciation, for our art to be appreciated. So niggas don't gotta be like none of that. Nah, and it take a man or a woman, just a big person to tell somebody, yo, they respect what they do. With no other meaning, like, nah, I respect what you do. That's real shit right there. That's real shit. That's when you tough, when you could tell somebody that. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for niggas to be like, look at niggas over there, yo, they glazing. Meanwhile, it be the same niggas that be having niggas songs on their car. They done listen to this nigga, somebody's song or battle 50,000 times. They know it word for word, but when they see him or got the opportunity to extend and tell them, yo, keep it up because we fuck with you, niggas. Nah, I ain't doing that, nigga. I ain't worried about how I look. Nah, you look corny. And the real niggas just gonna be like, yo, we appreciate more when a nigga be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Extend that. That's respect. That's love. And that's why you get that. It reciprocates for sure. You don't be doing all that corny. Like, come on now. Battle rap makes it taboo to congratulate. It's not even just battle rap though, media. It's not even just battle rap. It's like, it's just our culture. We gotta stop that, man. We gotta stop that. Our culture is like not making it like, when you wanna give somebody some kudos, everything is weird. Like, nah, man. Nah, man. Show respect. We appreciate what you do. That pride, yeah, man. You appreciate what somebody do, man. Let them know. You know what I mean? People changing people's lives don't even know it every day. Some people watch others from afar. You might not even be a celebrity or none of that. You might just be somebody else sees and they admire you from afar, or the light you walking in, and they want to pattern themselves. They might see you get up and go to work every day at 6:30 in the morning. They might be going to where they going, or they might be just walking in the house, but they see you every day at 6:30. He coming in the club for being drunk, not doing really too much or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You a nigga pop up, like you see this person 6:30 in the morning every day for 6 months. 6 months, you start to be like, damn, you start to feel like shit. Like, damn, this nigga is doing this every day, 6 months, and you just walking by you. How you doing, man? You good? You good? You good? And you start seeing his life elevating, and you seeing yours just like, damn, I ain't doing shit. You better let that person know, yo, that, like when you get your shit together, you better let that person know, like, yo, listen, bro. I watched you, I never told you, but it was you. You know what I mean? You definitely a reason or a contributing factor of me turning my life around. You know what I mean? Do that. For sure, do that. We affect people every day in ways we don't even know. Ooh, one double trouble. Talk about Jazz, the rapper. Though Mook, her IQ is fire. Jazz, the rapper, IQ is top notch. I'm mad I ain't think of Jazz. Yo, I'm mad I didn't think of Jazz. Jazz, the rapper, IQ is top notch. You ain't lying. Robbie, love, man, love. Jay Perry, I got the perfect 5 battle card, Gods versus Titans. I like that. Who's the card? Who would you pick? Yo, make sure y'all go to murdamook.world. Make sure y'all like this. All you gotta do is press the button, like this, get me in this algorithm so we can have more of these discussions, because there's a lot of things on my mind. Make sure you know I got that on Wednesdays. That back to balling, we doing it from 1 to a day 100 and see where the progress is at. Go to that murdamook.world. Are we at it? Grab some merch. Grab some merch. Grab you one of these. Hey, we got the Murder Mob shirts right now up there. This is what we decided for my community name to be the Murder Mob. Shout out to Alabama. Murder Mob. We got the shirts up there. Make sure you go get it. And make sure you use the promo code too, man. Mook116. And it's free shipping if you get if it's over $110 of something. If you purchase, you could put items together. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you don't support. You want to support me, support the channel. You don't gotta just send super chats. If you like, you could just cop something off the site, man. We got stickers, we got socks, got the easy socks. You feel what I'm saying? Go to murdamook.world, man. Show me some love, man. And make sure you take a picture of yourself. Like I said, make sure you take a picture and you send it to me, and I'll shout you out and I'll repost your joint. You know what I'm saying? Cal Turner, bro, you ain't battling in a minute besides Surf. Who you thinking about battling? Man, I ain't thinking about battling nobody. You know? Who y'all feel like I should battle, bro? Hey, no. Looniac 66. And when I get the moderators, they gonna be murder mods for sure. The murder mob and the murder mods. You ain't off. Avatar Smack. I want to see you back on Detroit and Calico's League. Battle Marv 1 if you really like that. Marv is dangerous, man. You ain't see I've been staying away from Marv all this long time, bro. Marv is dangerous. What you mean? Shout out to Detroit. Love Detroit. Detroit, no biasness. They just want smoke. It don't matter who you is, where you come from. Like, it don't matter. If you nice, they don't care. If you from there, if you doodle, they getting you out of there. If you not from there, but you nice, they showing you love. Rest in peace to Proof. I got a story about, look, my first battles outside of New York City was in Detroit. One day, Proof, this is when I had to flip the gray Sprint flip phones with the little square screen in the front. What was the name of them Sprints? There was a gray flip joint, right? I just had got one of those, right? This was right after me and Mills' battle had came out. My phone ring. It's like 12:30 in the morning. Like, yo, I'm like, what's going on? I'm hyped to answer the phone. This back then, you was hyped. Like, you ain't care about, you ain't know who calling. You got this, it don't matter. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Nigga like, yo, Murda Mook, what's up, man? I'm like, who this? He like, Proof. I said, what, proof of what? Like, what you proof? He like, nah, man, D12, Proof. I said, man, stop playing with me, man. I thought it was one of my niggas that, got my number, gave it out, banged it. Nigga called back like, yo, nah, the razor, facts, the razor phone. He called back. He like, nah, this really Proof, So then I listened to it and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is Proof. Mind you, nigga, this D12, nigga, and Eminem, my favorite rapper. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So he like, yo, listen, I move more raw than a sushi waiter. He started spitting me my lines from the J Mills battle. I hold a rock well. That's why I feel somebody watching me. For the people that know that, the song, sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. His name was Rockwell, right? So their name was Rockwell, so I hold a Rockwell. That's why I feel somebody watching me. He starts saying that, all of that. And I'm like, damn, he like, yo, listen, I got this battle. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? I got and this was 2,500, nigga. 2,500 was bread back then. Back then, shit, 2004, bread. He like, yo, Detroit, I put in a battle together, a tournament. It's gonna be a tournament, but the winner gonna get 2,500, but you gonna have to battle like 5 people, like different battles. I'm like, shit, 2,500? Hell yeah. So I go up to Detroit. I wind up winning the tournament out of everybody, but what I seen, this was my first time out of New York, really. Like, except like on basketball tournaments and stuff like that. Hey, shout out to Cammy GBR. What you said? Shout out to you. Yo, Mook, I run a series of battle rap tic-tac-toe, and I want you in an episode. What's the best way to contact you about this? By the way, we need that Shotty in London next. Premiere Battles or URL TV. Me and Shotty gotta go down. That's one. Me and Shotty gotta go down. London, I definitely want to pop out there and battle Shotty in London. Definitely want to battle Shotty in London. And you can get in contact with Fly Like a Dove. Get in contact, she in here, Fly Like a Dove, and you can holler at her and we'll definitely get back at you. But so yeah. So I wound up winning the tournament and all that. But what I didn't realize Fly like dove, right there. Right there, fly like dove. I didn't realize, rest in peace to Proof. More like Joseph Rivera, hey Mook, you the GOAT. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. When I realized that he like, yo, Proof was just, he was showing the Detroit battle rap scene because they were still on freestyling. Like they were still on really trying to freestyle everything. Even though they had rhymes that they got written down, it was like they just wasn't doing that. So Proof was trying to show them like this is the new way. But he was telling them, but they wasn't listening, right? So he used me to go up there. And then when I won, it was like, see, now y'all see, because niggas is trying to freestyle. And I'm up there with 500 written raps that I could go right into anywhere, but I could freestyle some, but I'm not about to be sitting there freestyling when this 2,500 is on the line. I'm about to make this, are you kidding me? So I went up there and then he showed them that, and Marv was one of them rappers up there. That's when I first met Marv. I met Calico. He was 15, 14 years old. He wasn't even in the battle. He was just rapping in the back. Blackface was there, I believe. Quest McCody was there. Shout out my brother Quest. Swan, y'all remember Swan. Swan told me he was nice with that freestyle shit. He was nice with that freestyle shit. But facts. The hood realer. Yo, you know what's something crazy about me? I'll be thinking about one thing and then something else that just pop in my mind and then I just stop. Y'all gonna realize that about me. If y'all don't already know though, for sure. And let me tell y'all about this. The hood realer, when you gonna smoke Easy the Block Captain, pap that like button. Y'all is crazy. Nigga said pap that like button. Yo, pap that like button for being here, please, one time. Let's see if that really worked. Yo, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll battle. Oh, it worked. Let me see, 192. Oh, it don't work. It don't work. I mean, I definitely will battle Easy. But what I do want to say is this. There is no battle with me and Tsunami Surf locked in for Summer Madness. That's definitely what I want to tell y'all there. I don't know where this thing came from, but I don't want anybody to be misled or out there thinking I, fucked anything up and I was the one that didn't follow through. No, I didn't get a contract. I didn't even get no call for Surf in about 3 months. Last that I heard, Surf was doing he was focused on doing his music and battle rap wasn't a concern about for him. And that was it. So they lying, whoever throwing that bad dope in the air, they lying. So I will not be battling on Summer Madness, Tsunami Surf. Please don't put my name in things that's, gonna mislead the fans and then ultimately I'm gonna be the one that have to pay the price for it. No. BK's banger. Surf painting the narrative because he know he can't beat you. Man, I ain't saying too much. I'm just saying go to murdamook.world. Support me. That's all I'm saying. Go to murdamook.world. We Murda Mook Mondays. We got the Murder Mob. They got the Murder Mob shirts in there. We got the Murder Mobs popping up. Sips tea. Sips tea. Well, listen. All of y'all, it's been all the way real. I'm about to get up off this right now. About to go eat some food, some grub. Make sure Wednesday, y'all there. Make sure Wednesday, y'all check out Back to Ballin'. I'm starting playing basketball day 1 to day 100. Y'all gonna be there. First episode drop Wednesday, then I'm gonna drop Thursday, Friday. We gonna do this every day or as many days in a row as I can. You know, granted, I might be out of town doing certain things, but I'm gonna try to get that together. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Shout out to everybody that had questions. Shout out to everybody who became members today. I think it was like 10 or 15 of y'all. I appreciate the hell out of that. Swave Sever's in the building. There goes Swave Sever. My first my episode of Swave. I'm not telling them what's going on about the other stuff yet, so don't mention that. But my first episode of Come Outside, where I'm gonna have battle rappers and just rappers. I'm gonna catch them outside, and let me get some bars. Check out Swave joint on my channel. Swave killed that, murdered it. Looniac, what story you wanted to hear, Looniac? What story? I might say it. I might say the story. What story? UK 3 a.m. Ryan, shout out to Ryan. It's 3 a.m. That's love. I know so many people trying to get stuff from murdamook.world that's in the UK, and they not letting me send it. You can't send it to UK. I gotta get me a contact out there. I gotta get me a contact we can do business with. No. Mogar, Swave definitely went crazy. You better hurry up, Looniac. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know. Tune in to Murda Mook Mondays next Monday, and y'all gonna be able to ask me whatever it is that y'all want to ask me. Y'all want to get to y'all questions, super chat that, and to make sure I'm definitely gonna get to the questions. But other than that, I appreciate you all. Good night to you, Queen T. I appreciate you, Queen T 413. That's Springfield up there somewhere. I went to school there. Shout out to Springfield. Shout out to whole Massachusetts. You know what it is, man. Murda Mook Mondays. It was another success. It was a beauty talking to you guys, man. Leave all the comments below. Whatever questions y'all wanted me to answer or that I couldn't get to, just leave them below. I promise you I'll be trying to get to all y'all comments, but it'd be a lot, man. So that's love. We growing this channel. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to Murda Mook TV. Let's grow this community. The Murda Mob, we are out of here. Easy.